Right, the next 4 days is going to be a bit of a slog. I've got classes that I have not watched lectures for. Then I get a bit of a reprieve when I go out to deal with family stuff on Friday. I've got 2 days for 2 assignments. However, right now, the most important thing to do is doing the goddamn laundry. Right, so I've done my Kirundi lessons and now I'm going to go check the chickens. Right, so having a home gym is cool and all, but you need to actually use it, which I've not been doing because, you know, it's right there. I can use it whenever I want, and then I do something else, like watch a lecture, which I needed to do today. Watch the lecture. I am going to bicycle to university today, so that's endurance, cardio, and legs. But I need to do arms, so bench press, and these rings for rowing. Yeah, that's the word. Did the gym thing, obviously. Found a shortcut, fell asleep through class. Now I need to go find some lunch. Lecture, met an old friend, found a good spot. I did the geology prac, then I took a long cut home, which is longer but cuts out the traffic. Only issue with that, it's a straight road, just the whole way, and it's slightly uphill, which means it'll be a lot more fun to take in the mornings. Also, I just had dinner with a little bit of Asian cabbage, and dear God, that may have been the best thing I've eaten in a month. Good morning, it's Friday. I've done glute bridges, leg raises, scapulas, I think that's what they're called, sit-ups, assisted pull-ups, and shoulder presses. I'm ready for breakfast. Breakfast, by the way, is a soup or kanji made of Vegemite, eggs, which I'm about to go collect, and a decent amount of psyllium husk, like maybe a soup spoon worth? Maybe half a soup spoon worth? I don't really measure. Oh, and leaves. That's pak choi, I think. Breakfast was good, but I need to go get some cardio, so I'm going to jog around the block. I just had second breakfast, which is not ideal. So either A, I need to add 3 eggs to my breakfast soup, which I don't think I do because I've been doing that for a week. I haven't had that issue. B, last night I did half and half fatty mince with turkey, which would reduce my calorie intake, which could be in a deficit that I just don't like. Or C at this point. The lecture that I watched was so mind-numbingly boring that I needed something to feed my soul with, because German guy talking about maps and math is just not okay. Finished class, found out that the grumpy old man is no longer the program director of my course. I am so happy about that. And helped another student figure out what kind of job they want, which, you know, felt good. Saga with Dad's doctors is not over, and I have to go back on Monday. I am so done with today. Morning, it's Saturday. I fell asleep so fast I did not put on my CPAP. Today's going to be a great day. Right, today's plan. Wow. Oh, no, that's just the light that makes me look sick. Okay, today's plan. Do the geology assignment. That is bare minimum. 2, force myself to go do gym exercises. And if I manage to squeeze in a Kirundi lesson, that's a win. That's a win for the day. I found 3 eggs on the ground that look a little different to the rest of them. They might be duck eggs. So we went for a bit of a walk. It's nearly 12 already. I'm gonna do lunch here. Do another one of those brain dumps on paper because there are too many things going on right now. And then go to university to do this assignment that I really need to do. Long story short, my brain dump has suggested 3 things to me. 1, keep going with the health and university stuff, obviously. 2, learn Kirundi, probably faster than what I am right now. 3, contact people, because I need to make friends. Like, I'm going over to someone that I know nothing about, and I know nothing at all. Make friends. Apparently the heading tab on the Learn Online is actually clickable, and that is how you find the information for the assignment that I looked for 2 hours. I have read the assignment. I understand what needs to be done. I wish I had read that before I went on the field trip. It would have been way easier. But I have read it. Yay. I have not done anything because today is just one of those days. But I have had an epiphany. Ever since my parents got a divorce, I have had suicidal ideation because it was my job to keep my family together. I know. Very smart for a 4-year-old to be doing that. Anyway, it's been 24 years since the divorce. They divorced when I was 10. Every failure or setback triggers it, makes it worse. And I just realized if that's what's fueling me, I'm gonna crush everyone. Some people play for fun, some people play to win. I'm playing to survive because I need to fucking win. And I'm just going to crush the competition because I am unhinged and they're not. Like, fuck you, get out of my way. Yeah, that was nice. Thanks, parents. I've been, busy. Because when not productive, must plan to avoid insanity. In order to lose the CPAP for the Africa trip, because there's no electricity where I want to go, I need to lose 50 kilos. No. More like 60. I've already lost 60. That took 4 years, and now I need to lose another 60 in 2. That's like 2 kilos a week for 2 years. No, a little bit more than that. That's a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. I do have many feelings, I just don't have words for them. I think it's a good time to go to bed. Good morning, it's Sunday. I've done the gym, I've had breakfast. The shops don't open for another hour and I need to get something from there. So I'm going to have to move some pallets. Moving the pallets took a whole 15 minutes. So I watched an hour-long Citropic video at double speed. And now, obviously, I need to go to the shops because, well, you know, food. Still hungry before getting to the shops. That was dumb. Very dumb. God damn, the last 4 days have not gone well. I've had to deal with the after effects of 2 nights without a CPAP. I've had 3 food rebellions. That means I had carbs. And instead of getting 2 assignments done, I got half of 1 assignment done. After my mid-tea, morning tea food rebellion, I managed to settle down and got 5 hours of work done. That was nice. I think it was 5 hours, maybe 4.5. And then I got home and I don't want to talk about it. 2 things. 1, I have wine and I can probably find chocolate. 2, I do not need to lose 2 kilos a week. I need to lose half a kilo a week, which is way easier. It's like a quarter. That's how math works. Apparently I don't do math well in the morning. I need a holiday. Peace.